Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, EW Sound, Passion for Sound. So have you ever wondered what's actually inside the FX Audio Tube-03 Pro? Many people buy this little tube preamplifier because of the glowing vacuum tubes. But do those tubes really shape the sound, or is there more going on inside? So today we are going to open it up and take a closer look at a circuit design of one of the most popular budget tube preamplifier on the market. So let's get started. Okay, so on my hand here is the FX Audio Tube-03 Pro, the black one. Okay, so at first glance, the Tube-03 Pro looks like a simple tube preamplifier. You get two vacuum tubes on the top, the bass and the treble, adjustment on the front panel, and the RCA input here, and output on the back. So, but when we remove the cover, things become much more interesting. So here I've opened it up here, so you can looking at the circuit board. We can clearly see several different sections. So on the left side, we have the power supply stage. In the middle, there are two tube sockets here. And near the front panel, we can see the tone control and volume circuitry here. This layout immediately tells us that the Tube-03 Pro is not a traditional old tube preamplifier. Instead, it's what we call a hybrid tube preamplifier. So how does it actually work? The audio signal doesn't simply enter the tubes and come straight out. First, the signal enters through the RCA input here. You can see DC, L in, So after that, the signal is fed into the tube stage, and where some of the tube character is at, and finally it go through another amplification and tone control state before reaching the RCA output here. This hybrid design is extremely common in affordable tube preamplifier because it combines the stability and low noise of modern electronics with some of the warmth and musical character associated with vacuum tubes. Okay, now let's talk about the tubes themselves. The Tube-03 comes with a pair of 6K4 tubes here. You can see this is the 6K4 tube. It's the 6K4 tubes. One of the reasons that this unit is so popular is its ability to accept the tube upgrades. Users often replace the stock tube with the GAN5654W from America, GE5654 or RCA 5654 or Mulat M8100 tubes to tune the sound signature. Depending on the tube used, you may notice smoother vocals, richer mid-range, or a warmer overall presentation. However, here's something many people don't realize. The tubes are not the only components shaping the sound. If we look closely at the board here, let me show you. We can also find the NE5532, the operational amplifiers. The NE5532 is a legendary audio op-amp that has been used in countless DAC, mixers, preamplifier, and professional audio products for decades. So its job here we have two things. So its job is to provide a clean signal amplification with low noise and good overall performance. In other words, the op-amps handle a significant portion of the signal processing, while the tubes contribute their own sonic flavor. So another interesting component on this board is the set of the large film capacitor. You can see here. These capacitors play an important role in coupling the audio signal between stages and can have a noticeable impact on the overall sound quality. That's why many DIY enthusiasts choose to upgrade these capacitors when modifying the Tube-03 Pro. So moving over to the power supply section here, the Tube-03 Pro runs from a standard 12 volt DC adapter. Here you can see here. This is the DC 12 voltage. So you might be wondering how the vacuum tube can operate from such a low voltage power source. The answer is that the unit includes a voltage boosting circuit that generates a higher operating voltage for the tube stage, while it doesn't reach the high voltage found in expensive tube preamplifier. It allows the tubes to contribute their characteristic sound while keeping the design compact and affordable. So who is the Tube-03 Pro really for? So if you are using a Class D amplifier, active speakers, a DAC or a digital audio setup that sounds a little too analytical or bright, the Tube-03 Pro can be an inexpensive way to add some warmth and musicality to your system. It won't magically transform a budget system into a high-end tube setup, but for the price, it offers a very enjoyable listening experience and plenty of room for experimentation through tube rolling and upgrades. So at the end of the day, the FX Audio Tube-03 Pro is neither a poor tube preamplifier nor a gimmick with glowing tubes for decoration. It's carefully designed hybrid preamplifier that combines modern electronics with tube technology and to deliver a more engaging listening experience at an affordable price. What do you think about the Tube-03 Pro? Have you ever tried these tube rolling or upgrade the OP-AMP? Let me know in the comments below, and if you would like to see a direct comparison between the Tube-03, Suka T1 and other budget tube preamplifier, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the future video. So thank you guys for watching video. See you next time.